o'clock, joining us now, it is National Signing Day Part 2 for high school student athletes.
Yeah, with the new format, the early signing period's in December, and with that we saw a lot of spots filled up for Clemson and South Carolina in their recruiting class. So today is the National Signing Day traditionally, and they round out those classes. In fact, all of Clemson's scholarships were gone after the early signing period, but some Palmetto State products will head to Tigertown as of today, including BHP's Will Blackston, who goes up the road to Clemson as a preferred walk-on. He says it's a dream come true.
I'm excited I'm just so thankful for this opportunity. I've had such a great time playing for this school, and I'm thankful that I'm able to play this sport for 4 more years at a great university. Go Tigers.
The Tigers also get a preferred walk-on commitment from Gray Collegiate quarterback Hunter Helms. Out of the Midlands, Helms, a 6'2", 205-pound gunslinger, threw for almost 4,000 yards last year. Now, the Tigers in the running for the top signing class look like they're going to finish in the top 5, but not with the first overall. Sports anchor Amanda Keene keeping tabs on Clemson and Tigertown, and there's without question a ton to smile about as they bring in 5 five-star recruits.
Well, for the Tigers, the 2020 recruiting class is pretty much already on campus, many of them starting over the winter session. Now, they still have some that will be coming in the summer, but for now, it's about fine-tuning that 2020 team.
And really just can't wait to get started with this group, with this team. And the 15 mid-years that are here is going to be a lot of fun. We got a bunch of guys in that group that I think will have the potential to help us for sure. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to create a ton of competition this spring. And that's just the way it is. It doesn't matter what you did last year, whether you won a national championship or you went 3-9. It really doesn't matter. You got to start over, and you have to go and earn it all over again.
The Clemson 2020 recruiting class is one of the top in the nation, but it's not the top. Coach Sweeney says to him, that ranking doesn't matter. It matters how these guys play when they get here.
End of the day, this is a really, really good class that I think over time will prove to be a special group. I think we all think they're a special group right now, but, over time you have to prove that.
Later on tonight, the Tigers will have a little celebration dinner with this 2020 recruiting class. Reporting with the Tigers from Clemson, I'm Amanda Keene, Fox Carolina Sports.
Amanda, thanks. Now, while there wasn't a ton of drama for the Tigers, SC has certainly had its share, specifically for their top recruit, Jordan Birch, who committed but didn't sign in December, and there's still reason for concern for South Carolina fans. Birch, among others, at Hammond High School in the Midlands, he said he wanted to sign with his classmates back in December, like Alex Huntley, who did sign. Birch signing something on paper here, but we're still not sure about his letter of intent. Declined to be interviewed after the ceremony. He verbally says he's going to South Carolina.
I'd like to thank my family and friends, everybody up in the stands. Thank you for this opportunity. My coaches, thank you for pushing me. For the next 3 or 4 years, I'll be with my friends. I feel like this is a good opportunity.
Another note from Hammond, Will Muschamp's son Jackson, a quarterback at Hammond, flipped last night from Colorado State to Georgia. So down the line, we could see a Muschamp versus Muschamp matchup in the SEC East. Now, as for Birch, Muschamp talked about 4 signees for South Carolina. He did not mention Birch, which likely means his letter of intent is not in.
Will any reason to be concerned if somebody might have verbally committed and not sent in his letter?
No, we're going to be fine.
And what are some reasons somebody might wait to send in their letter?
You got to ask them.
Again, Birch declined to be interviewed after the ceremony at Hammond. So obviously that's a situation worth monitoring. Just a snippet of all the news and notes from National Signing Day. We'll have a bigger breakdown, including much more from folks around the Upstate at our local high schools coming up at 10 and 11. So always busy, maybe a little busier than South Carolina fans wanted it to be.
Sure.
Clemson was kind of locked in, so they get some added depth, but that Jordan Birch thing, that's going to be something to keep an eye on moving